What's an emotional way to end
Mm.
a series?
Mhm.
I gotta write something down.
Mm.
But an emotional way of ending a series. Now, Pastor Charles did his thing.
He
He did his thing. Now we asked for equal to or greater.
did.
Mike Todd and God showed up tonight. Holy
Mm.
Spirit did his thing. Oof. Ooh. Now, sacrificial giving. For me, I needed that. I needed that message. Because I tithing and offering, I'm there. I've been blessed. I've been covered. I know it. I see it. I know for a fact, like, like that's like I've experienced that unlimited provision. I know that for a fact to where I could be able to bless somebody else's business or give to somebody else without worrying about them stealing what I have to give or trying to take over what's meant for me. I don't care about that. But sacrificial giving, I was there before. I was there before. I sacrificed, and God knows my heart. He knows I was willing to give anything for Him. Anything. Anything. Like to even my own children, willing to give. And can I tell y'all, tonight, before I texted y'all, before I texted y'all, me and Angel had a argument, heated argument, for something that I did. And she asked for me to give it up. And my carnal flesh, I said, nah, I don't want to. I don't want to. I said it. I did. I didn't want to. I don't. God said, I need you to get back to the sacrificial. I need you to surrender. Hands up. Give it all up. All of it. Cause I can't operate it in you if you are not operating in me. I've given you opportunities. I've given you exits and ways out. Like when times get tough and you want to do it your way, I give you opportunities and exits so that you can do it my way. And I'm just testing you. And I said, day one of the fast, God, day one of the fast, you reward me with an immediate consequence if I slip up. An immediate consequence. And it led to a full blown multiple hour argument of just showing shame, embarrassment, and hurt. And I had to text her, like, y'all, like during that sermon, I had to say, I apologize. I am sorry. I literally told her, like, I'm super thankful for her because she's been continuously used to help grow me to be the man that I am supposed to be, walking with God. Unexpected promises. She don't know that she being used. She didn't sign up for it. But I had to tell her, I said, yo, I know it. My growing pains hurt you. And I want you to know that I can see it hurting you. And it's not my intention at all. Not my intention. But not only do I see it, God sees it. God sees the stuff that I put her through, that I don't want to put her through. She thinks I do, but I really don't. I really don't. And I just gotta be there for when to reward her for all that she's been through. And when God rewards her, I want to be the vessel that rewards her because I don't like, I want to be the vessel that he works through to reward her, to let her know everything that you done been through, everything that you done did, none of it was in vain. Every time you corrected me, whoo, Will says it sounded like a nag, but it only sounded like a nag because it was truth that I didn't want to hear, something that I didn't want to grow up on, something that I didn't want to do. And so I said, it's nagging, leave me alone. But it's that voice that I needed to hear to change. And it wouldn't let up. She said, Will, ever since I met you, it's been the same. And I said, back then I wasn't walking with God. I wasn't. I believed, but I wasn't walking with God. And now I am. Like, y'all, I signed up for another fast. And she says, but I'm still seeing the same. And that cut like a knife. Because she's saying you say you walking with God, but I'm not seeing the fruit from that. That hurt. That hurt. I don't want to show up to God like that. I don't want to be somebody who says, "Oh yeah, I'm walking with God," and then somebody else said, "I can't see your fruit." Said I am. I told her I said I'm completely wrong for desiring my perfect picture. That is not God. Willingly admitting it's not God, and I want what God has for me. So I have to do a better job of treating her better and loving her and sacrificing for her, sacrificing any and everything. And when I wrote down, I said I gotta see Angel as my way of loving God in a body. I gotta sacrifice for her. I gotta fight for her. I gotta put forth the effort into that relationship, just as I do into my heavenly relationship. Because she fights for me. She sacrifices for me. She believes in me. And, I'm super thankful for her exposing every single one of my flaws, calling them all out. Even though I tell her, I'm like, it's not immediate change. I know I'm difficult to deal with. I'm difficult, y'all. I'm super difficult to deal with. But I said, look, I change. It don't happen when you want it to, but it happens. It's like shedding skin. It's like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. That is not an easy process. It's a painful process to that caterpillar. But man, does that caterpillar flies beautifully once it's all done. And so I had to let her know I love her. I really do love her. I truly do love her, and I gotta do a better job at cherishing her and just being better, just being better. And I had to share that with y'all because it was revealed to me while listening to that word. It's not about money. We've been talking about this whole time. It's not about money. It's about our character, our hearts, our way of being. Is it godly or not? And I can say I had one area tripping me up that I wasn't willing to let go of. But it and let it go. I release it to God. And I gotta admit, it's not easy, but I need help. I'm weak. I'm broken. I'm broken. And I know that God will fix me. And through you guys showing up, holding me accountable, allowing me to speak, get it off my chest. I see the opportunities when God gives me the out. And I gotta take it. Because guess what? I committed to a fast. And I committed to the fast so that I could grow and be more in my relationship with God. Yep, I know y'all know. I know y'all know. I know y'all know. In a sense of what it is to be able to hear from God directly, hear the voice. You step away because you did something wrong. And you don't hear that voice no more. That's pain. That's like losing your hearing. That's like being able to be blessed with sight and seeing, and then you one day go blind. That's pain. Because everything that the littlest things you could be looking at, like you just look at the floor, you be like, oh God, like it's the floor, like whatever, right? But then when you lose sight, you be like, I want to look at the floor again. I just want to be able to look at the floor. Then when God gives that vision back, that ability to see, that ability to hear, it's you cherish it a lot more. People be looking at you like you crazy, but cherishing it a lot more. But you know why? Because you lost it and then you gained again with a newfound perspective. So I just gotta say that one was powerful for me. That sermon did it. That sermon did it right there. I needed that, and it didn't come from the person I was expecting to hear from. That's why we gotta be open. We gotta have our hearts open and willing and ready to receive. God's word is good. Comes to anybody, it can hit
Yep.
just like it's supposed to. So I just had to share that. I had to get that off my heart, y'all. I had to do it on a recording because it is also necessary. Um, and I thank y'all for listening. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. I'm giving it over. Mike's passed. Mike's passed.
Well, I salute you for having the guts to come out and say it takes a real person, a real man, a real individual, a godly person to sit in on it and fix it. I live by those three words. And I tell anybody, like, ain't nobody perfect. Like, ain't nobody, like, show me a perfect somebody. Ain't nobody perfect. And once a person realize that and they own it and sit in it and do some self reflection and ask God to remove some of the things that need to be removed, like you're gonna see a big difference. And I'm gonna use my family as an example. We always pray as a family, every night, and my husband and I we take turns leading the prayer, and then whoever wants to say something, like I pass it on to my son or my little daughter, and I will always be sure that like whenever it's my turn, whatever doesn't need to be in us, take it away. Because like some of the times, like it's something we think we're okay, and no, nope. And I'm gonna use myself as an example. I know I'm gonna have to work on my delivery. I know that I'm very blunt, um, and I can come off as aggressive. Once I say it, it's said. So sometimes As they say, words don't hurt feelings. Yes, they do. Tone of voice, yeah, that's something that I'm gonna have to work on. I'm like that's a. I know it's not gonna happen overnight, but it's something that I'm gonna have to work on because I know some most of the times when I open my mouth, I hurt people's feelings. It's not my intent. Well, sometimes it may be intentional because it all depends on what message are you trying to come to me with. But I know I got to work on it. Um, and this message really, whew, it really did something to me. It confirmed for me that um there's no such thing that because like my mom and other people tell me I got a big heart. You give too much. Ain't no such thing. Like ain't no such thing. So whatever God tell me to do, I'ma do. And like you will, God is teaching me to be quiet. Be quiet. Just be quiet. Just do what He said do. And when it's time to show that the proof is in the pudding, it will present itself. Like that's it. And my church, we're doing a fast starting tomorrow for 21 days, and I'm gonna be on board. Cause I mean, I want everything that God has for me, the people I'm connected with, my kids, my husband, all that. I want everything. And I just told my mom today. I was like, if people ever stop thinking everything is about money, it's not about money. Get that out of your head. I said it's about purpose. And her response was, "Well, my purpose is to get paid." How like you missing the point? You missing the point. I said, "Huh?" I said, that's the biggest downfall. I said, I said, I'm ashamed of substance. I said, let's talk about something else. I said, because I'm not going to force you to change your mind frame. I'm not going to do that. So, we changed the subject. And I hurry up and got out the phone. Because my spirit right then was, oh, I was disappointed. Like, this is my mom, who you say you are godly. You want to be like God. You got to stop chasing money. Like, I have, ever since I've been in the workplace, as I told Will, I have always encountered unfairness, treatment on all levels. And whenever I will come to my mom and talk about it, she will always say, "Well, you got to deal with it." I said, "No, I don't have to deal with nothing." I said, "You all older people have to stop thinking that it's okay to deal with certain stuff just to get ahead." I said, "I'm not. That's not who I am." I said, "That may be who you are, but I'm not dealing with it. I done dealt with that for too long." And I said, and I always tell young people who I mentor and who always call me for advice or anybody, stop chasing money on these jobs. Anywhere. I said, especially on these jobs because it's not about. It's not about title. It's not about money because from my experience, it's about what's in that business budget. A doggone admin assistant can be making six figures. It's all about what's in that person, but what's in it in it. So I always said, I said, y'all chasing money. I said, I said, you're gonna always be unhappy. When that money run out, you gonna be constantly looking for more. Nope. Nope. And this goes back to when I had when my contractual contract had ended when I had got sick. Like my mom in my ear, like you should, just move out of Mississippi. You're too smart for Mississippi. Go to Alabama. Go to Huntsville. Get you a government job. I was like, I said that's not what I want. I said you can't not stop trying to have control on my life. You're not God. I said you have got to stop. I said stop it. I said I'm not chasing no money. She's like, but you be making more. I said I can get up in Huntsville, Alabama. As they say, leave the fire pan and go into the frying skillet. I ain't trying to do that. Cause I don't know who
Don't know
I'm gonna
what's
be
right.
encountering with. I don't
Yep.
know what. As long as I'm chasing money, I could be making minimum wage. As long as I got peace, I'm good. It's not about no money. If I don't have peace where I'm at, I don't want it. I'm not about no no status quo. I'm not about no done titles. I'm gonna go back to my former job. Hmm. I tell people you gotta be careful for what you pray for. You may think you want it, but once you get it, you like, oh, all this, I don't want that. I thought that was my dream job. I thought, ooh, I made it now. No, I made a big post. Oh, mama, I made that. I made it. We made it. Mm-mm. This job was. I never ever. I never ever been in a deep depression. So I was in a dark place. I had to go seek counseling. I've never seek counseling, which ain't nothing wrong with it. My mom is a professional mental health counselor. Well, of course I can go to her. I couldn't, cause she was one of my issues. Like I tell people, oh y'all got to stop chasing money. You gonna forever be unhappy. Life is about money. So, whew, that's all I got. Like, whew, and this last part, it just broke me down. It took me back to when they say do things godly way. I'm gonna use two examples. When I moved back home, I had made a commitment to God that I was gonna give myself back to Him. I was gonna sustain, refrain from sex until I became married. I told God at first I had given up on love. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I done had enough. I don't mind being by myself for the rest of my life. I said that because I had been through so much bullcrap. Because I knew the kind of woman that I am. I knew what I deserved. And I knew I wasn't finna settle for less. I'm not doing it. So when me and my husband started dating, um, this is so funny. When me and him started dating, I was like, ooh, this is what I want me. Because I'm not a virgin. He was a virgin. I was his first everything. I was like, ooh, I can't get him no kids. My tubes tied. I was like, this boy is not gonna want me. So I was like, So we had that mature adult conversation. I was like, okay. And
And you see it, right? I know you see it.
Mhm.
Hold on 1 second, okay? The enemy try to jump up on it and that, right? Okay, speak again, cause you just literally the phone
Oh,
rang and then you had the interference. You about to break some strongholds and you about to release some stuff and whoo, we blocking that out. We rebuking that. We're rebuking all distractions, all interruptions. We're gonna let God continuously flow. I just had to call it out.
Okay.
I see it. Day one
Okay.
of the fast, we sensitive in the spirit, and I'm thankful. Let's go. Keep it going, okay? You back on.
What was I saying?
You were saying you and Joe had to have a mature conversation.
Right, and I put everything out on the table, so that he can know my expectation, know, so that he can knew what I expected, knew what I wasn't gonna put up with, all that. And then I was like, are you sure you want to do this? Cause I'm not a virgin. You are. I said. He was like, no, don't look at it like that. When you ask God, when you made your request known to God, He made you back whole. I was like, I never thought about it like this. And another thing he brought to my attention, I did not know he was an ordained minister. I was like,
Wow.
whoa, wait a minute. I was like, wait. I said, I've been cursing around you. I've been listening to rap music. I've been listening to Drake. How he was like, no, I see. He said, see, that's why I don't tell people. I want you. I want to find out the real you. I said, okay, cool. And I remember, and this just go back to doing things God's way. And I'm so grateful that I was obedient to God and I followed his instructions, because that led me to for me to be blessed as a wife. That led me to know that he was designed for me. And when I say I believe in fasting, I believe in fasting. Fasting, and I tell people fasting isn't all about not eating. You can fast from everything. And I remember when I just gave birth to my son, and 6 months, oh no, I'm gonna say like 12 weeks later, I went to the doctor for my checkup, and I got a phone call, and actually I just told my mom this story. The doctor was like, okay, I'm calling you because you need to come in. You've been diagnosed with cervical cancer. And I boo hoo, I cried and I cried. I was like, whew. I was like, are you sure? Like, I was so scared, I didn't go back to the doctor. I wasn't doing it. So what I did was I prayed and I kept my mouth shut. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't tell my sister. I didn't tell my brother. I didn't tell nobody but God. And when I say He healed me, man, that's why I believe in fasting. I believe in following God's instructions. And I had just told my auntie who passed from breast cancer the last time she was in the hospital. I had just told her. I was like, if God can heal me, He can heal you. And I told her, and come to think about it. That's why you got to be careful for what you ask for. As you said last night, Will, when I asked God to heal my auntie, He did. But he healed her in heaven though. So, whew, like I'm just glad I know God. I'm glad I know God, man. I'm not going off on what somebody told me. I'm not just going off what my parents told me to do. I'm not going through the motion. I know God because I have lived it. I have experienced Him all that, and that's all I want for my kids. I want to make sure that they know God. Because guess what? I'm not going to always be here. I just explained this to my son last night. I'm not going to always be here. It's not about money. It's not about no house. It's not about no clothes. It ain't about no Jordans. It ain't about no iPhone 13. It's not about that. I want to make sure that your soul going to go to heaven. Something happens. I want to make sure that when you go out to college, or nah, forget college. I want to make sure when you go to school Tuesday, if you feeling the same way, you can just say a little prayer to God in your heart. This and as long as I'm accomplishing that on a daily basis, that right there for me is I'm successful as a parent, as an individual. I'm good, and I'm a first, and that's it.
All anointed words, all necessary, all amazing,
Mhm.
all I'm thankful. I'm
Yes.
thankful for everything you just shared. Like this is really us being humble, open, transparent. Krista, I'm gonna let you go. I'm
Whew. Oh my. Thank you both for sharing. Like I love you guys. Kay, everything you just said, honey, I needed to hear. God is so he's so good. And the way he orchestrates things to like just what you need. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. He's been speaking in my heart through this, and it's time to grow up.
mm,
I wrote it down. He said, it's time to grow up. Born and raised in the church. Yeah, I mean, taught Bible, youth Bible study, Sunday school, like the visiting, talk, spoke youth day when we're on the lake. So, it's time to grow up. That's what I put on here. It's about maturing to that next level and having, the crazy faith that they spoke about. But I really feel him saying, like, let's go to the next level, where you guys saying God is saying, maybe now it's time for you to be quiet. I feel like he's telling me like the opposite. Like I've been quiet too long. Like it's time to use my voice. Like it's time to open up. I've given you, my wisdom and word. Like it's time for you to share, right? It's time for you to share. Sometimes I feel like, the scripture, I don't know the scripture it reads, wisdom calls from the street, but no one
my ears.
wants
Yep,
to.
yep. And Proverbs. Yep, yep.
Yeah. And I've always I'm more of a one-on-one person or like a small group when it comes
Same,
to
same.
it. I'm just like, no, count me out type deal. But I feel him saying, like, yeah, it's time to grow up. And I want that crazy faith. Like what you just shared, I ain't really share. I've been celibate. I said I am going to be celibate until I get married again. So you sharing that, and I've been like even well, thank you. Like I've been even with dating, I've been like open and upfront with that. That is, that's my desire, right? Until I come into a covenant relationship, right? I
Mm-hmm.
kind of struggle with, I told you guys earlier about, my divorce or whatever. And so I was actually looking forward to having children. Like I'm 35, single. I don't have children yet. And it's true, like you can have everything. He can provide you the night, a decent salary, you can have the house, you can have, but what does all of that mean, right? What does it mean? And so I have thoroughly enjoyed, really thoroughly enjoyed this series because it really is about chasing purpose and not paper and just being in alignment with God's, his will for my life. And I love it. Like today, oh, it was so beautiful. Today, all day has been so beautiful. Just I had a retreat. I've been having a retreat with God, and I plan on continuing when we get off here, just surveying, my life, acknowledging God for who He is, right? And my identity in Christ too, who I am, right? Like who we are in Christ. Like it's important. Um, analyzing the spiritual gifts He's given me, and just like to walk in His way, like. And he kept saying it earlier in there, like this, you don't understand, like the same power that raised Christ from the dead, like you have it in you. You do, you have it in you. And so I kind of just like lean on that, lean on his word. And just like you said, my church is having a 21-day fast as well. And I am joining them on their 21-day fast. I am, yes, I want everything that he has for me. Everything.
Yep.
I'm laying it all at his feet. Everything, Lord, whatever you have for me. Like, you know, broken curse is one for, I'm bringing my broken self, my broken pieces to him, like he explained tonight. Like, I'm just bringing that to him. And yeah, I'm excited to see what he's gonna do. So yeah.
So, oof. It's so real, y'all. Like it's so real. Like come on now. Like y'all think that the fast, like that's coincidence? It's not coincidence. Like how we all like I say I'm going to personal fast, definitely 40 days at least. At least. If he says go longer because he wants to make it hurt, right? You know, and I had to look at like for my fast, I'm like, it's not food for me. It's not food for me.
Right.
It's it's whatever has your heart, whatever you hold sacred. And for me, it is that ability to share out God's message and challenge people and ask questions and talk and talk and talk and talk. And God's saying, shut up. Shut up for this season and let other people talk and just observe their hearts. Find out who really wants to be talked to about what I'm putting inside of you. Because you just talking to everybody. But I don't want you talking to everybody. I want you talking to 12. Other people may hear. I just want you talking to 12. Like, and even if he says, I just want you to talk to 2, he provides. All I did was invite. I said, hey, y'all answered the call. How many people say they walk with God every single day? Kay, you saw me post before I deleted my Instagram and all the Facebook and stuff. I posted it, right? And I said, who puts God first? And I said, I don't care what y'all answer. Whether you answer yes or no, if you put it, you do it, cool, great. But even if you don't answer, he already knows your answer. And as soon as I posted that, doop, doop, delete, delete, done. I don't care what the answer is. I just had to ask the question before I got off and went into 2022. So I know I got 2 people who are 100% committed. Now, the same way y'all gonna hold me accountable for my fast, I'm gonna hold y'all accountable for yours. I don't know what y'all about to give up. I don't know what y'all about to give up. But for me, I know that social media was that thing I was giving a little bit too much time to, and chasing paper was that thing a little bit too much time to. It consumed my mind. I will always come up with plans on how to earn more money and just so I could do more and build out big. And I'm comparing myself to other people who are having success in their business. God said, boy, you already successful in your business. Because your business I gave to you. Mine creates. All you need to do is just say hi to people and let them know that God is real. Share with them a testimony. That's it. That's your business is already successful. You ain't got to charge if you don't want to. These people gonna give to you. You don't have to come up with a price sheet. Honestly, you come up with a price sheet, you limiting what they gonna give to you. Because when people come into relationship with God, at the end, He said it. They give their entire lives. They give it all up. And y'all said it yourselves, but y'all fast. Y'all want everything. Y'all willing to give it all up so that you can get everything that God has for you. There's no forcing. There's no price sheet. If God told y'all that it was $5,000, $10,000, y'all be like, paid. Whose credit card do I gotta borrow? Who you know what I'm saying? What business credit do I gotta use? That is paid. And that's all I gotta. But then he like, no, Will, shut up. Shut up. Cause I need people to give whatever they hold sacred. Make it hurt. And they gonna let you know
Right.
what makes it hurt for them. When a person says their whole life is transformed, they changed, they knew, it's priceless. And you gotta ask them, what makes it hurt? What are you willing to give up so that you feel it and you saying, I'm committed to this change? Might be 100,000 that they gotta give up. Might be $1 million that they gotta give up. And whatever they give up to me, you know, first things first, I'm giving whatever that
That's
I'm giving my tithes and my offerings because I told you that's no issue on my part. No issue whatsoever. It's that sacrificial giving that was my issue. Was. Because I already made a decision. I'm being different.
right. Yep.
I'm being different so I can have different.
I feel like God wants me to share with you right now. Um, I think your removal from social media is your sacrificial offering because that is what is so important to you. I think he wants you, Jesus is the example, right? He is the example. And like Kay, you kind of mentioned earlier, like you can fast from a lot of things. Fasting it is abstaining from food, right? It is abstaining from food. And I think like um oh Lord, like the process of it is purification of your body, like present your body as a living sacrifice. So some of the things, social media or music or television, we have to step away from those things, um, because you want to step away to give more time to God, to spend time with God, because that's the whole purpose of the fast. But I think he wants you to incorporate too, like giving up certain meals to intensify
I'm
what he,
willing to do it.
what he wants to do.
I'm
And
willing to do it. Like I said, that ain't hard for me. That ain't hard for me. That is not hard for me. Like I'm being honest. Like you like, boy, you gonna drink water all day. Like that's it. I ain't got no problem with that. Like for me, like I told y'all, when my account went the fraudulent and the through thousands of dollars, like what y'all think I was eating? What y'all think I was eating? I
Mhm.
wasn't eating good. I wasn't eating great meals. I was drinking water. Like I'm like, this is all I got. Tap water, whatever water. Like this is all I got. Bottled water, like wherever I found water, freaking fountain water. Like it's all I got. Can't go spending money. Like I can't. Not right now. I got kids to feed.
Yeah.
I had to sacrifice. So I said, that's what I said. It ain't hard for me to give up the food. That social media and all that, that's a
Mhm.
sacrifice. God
Mhm.
knows my heart. So I will do both. I'm gonna participate with y'all. I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with it. He say Daniel fast it is, whatever. I ain't tripping. Salad, I could eat some salad. Make it green and colorful. I told you all fruits and everything was looking super delicious. Like,
Wonder.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh God, I had to describe to y'all like what I saw on the table and falling off because I saw it. I was like, that looks amazing. That was colorful. And I love colors. That's art. But yeah, I'm gonna participate with y'all. Like we all in this together, and it's three of us. That's beautiful, right? What you say? A three chord strand is not easily broken. It's three of us, and if
Yes.
we all locking in to say we committed to doing the journey and what we say we gonna do together, we gonna hold each other up. we that protection. Jesus didn't send out his disciples in ones. He sent them out in twos.
Mhm.
Hey, how you doing today? You okay? Did you eat today? You feeling okay? We need to jump on. We need to listen to a sermon or something so we can get some energy. We need to talk it out. You know what I'm saying? Look, I
Yep.
don't like has anybody snacked on anything for the past 2.5 hours? No,
Mhm.
no. Like we've been on since 8:45. It's almost 3 hours. Ain't nobody ate nothing, but we all energized and full, and we good. Like sip. We can sip some water or whatever, but God ain't gonna be mad at us sipping some water. That's some living water right there. So, man, I just want to say I'm so thankful. We completed a series. We completed a journey. We did it together. We had people come in, people go, but we started and we started together, started from the bottom. Now we here. We at the sacrificial giving. That's K. That's a reference for you since you want to listen to Drake. I love Drake too. I ain't gonna lie. But we are here and we here. I see that she had like the Wi-Fi, I told you, man, try to stop us. We can't stop the shine. Can't stop the shine at
Right.
all. So, like, man, I don't know what y'all want to do tomorrow. I have no clue what y'all want to do. But one thing's for certain, pray, text me, let me know. If there's any series or anything that like jumps on your heart, like let me know. Let me know. We'll pray together. We'll see what the next journey is together. Even if it really is just going into the Bible and reading the Bible together. I'm
Mhm.
open.
Mhm.
Me
Like
too.
something that a series that like kind of went on my spirit was marked. So there's a marked series by, Transformation Church and stuff like that. There's a marked series.
Okay.
Like we are marked for more, right? We trying to build generational legacies. We trying to move forward in the future. Like we trying to walk in our purpose. We are marked to be doing something special for God. Like it's no coincidence whatsoever that we are all here together. In that series, um, I don't know. It's just it's like a calling I feel in my spirit. Like that one, and I'm not even gonna lie. Like that one in relationship goals
Mhm.
because of the aspect of it's not about just our relationship with our partners. It's about our relationship with God. It's
Yes.
about our relationship with ourselves. How do we treat and love ourselves? So I don't know what y'all want to do. I have no clue, but I'm just shooting ideas out. Those are my two marked relationship goals. Well, three. I also did say the Bible.
Mhm.
So y'all pray on it. Y'all think about it. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna put us all in a group message, right? So we all got iPhones. Put us all, together. So that way, it ain't no will communicating out one way to no. This we locking in together. We making a commitment together. So, all right, cool. So Kay said relationship goals. All right.
I second it.
You said relationship goals too?
Second it. Relationship goals.
All right, look. And that's eight. That's eight. Now, I know, Kristal, you got a schedule coming up. My schedule's changing. My schedule is changing. I will be working 7 p.m. to 7 in the morning.
That's what I work 2 nights.
Okay, you work nights too. So, all right. So, like, we can figure out something during the day. I know Kay's gonna be at work, so we gotta just make it. We gotta make it work, right? We gotta figure it out to where it can work for all of us. But man, I'm committed, committed,
How many
committed.
videos are in the marked one?
I can look right now.
So 8 in the relationship.
Yeah, eight in relationship goals. It was originally six, and then while they were going through it, he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna have to flush it out a little bit more because of the fact that um, it really is just important and we don't need to skip over.
Right. I
Um,
like that. Yeah, I'm down with that. Um, I'm packing and I'm not for sure what my report date is going to be quite yet. I don't even know which city in Texas quite yet either.
Mark
Um,
is 11.
it's 11.
It's 11.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They kind of shorter. They're 40 minutes instead of the like hour and 20 minutes. No, it's actually one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. It's 10. It's 10. It's
So
10.
we have two. So relationship goals and then marked.
Yeah, those ones. Whatever y'all want to start first. Hey, I'm down for either one. I don't care. But I like this the way we doing things. I like it. I really do like it.
Yes. Now I'm
All
just
right.
thinking now because at least we have 18 days. Right?
She said she thinks her job is gonna do virtual, so she'll let us know. But if it is virtual, that means she can kind of have it on while she working, possibly. So yeah, we're gonna let God work. We're gonna let
Yeah,
God work.
you gonna work it out.
Yep. So y'all, thank you so much for completing this series with me. And y'all
Yes.
be blessed for it, right? I don't know what level y'all at, whether tithes, the offerings, or the sacrificial giving, but whatever level y'all at, may you continuously work towards getting to the next level. And that's what I'm working towards. Um, like I said, I'm willing to change, I'm willing to sacrifice whatever it takes to be right in my relationship with God. Um, and I'm thankful. Thankful. This fast that we about to do, we corporate fasting, technically. Uh, and yeah, it's about to be beautiful. I know I'm about to save some money too. It's fast.
Don't say
Hey, I got more for tithing, more for giving, more for offering, right? So I'm with it. I'm with it. I ain't
it.
gonna ever be mad about saving money because I know it's gonna come back tenfold, thousandfold, whatever. We with it. We with it. Y'all helping me. All right. Any last words? Any last words?
No, thank you. I'm so glad that we're on this journey together. I love you guys. This God
Love you
knows
too.
exactly what we need. I'm telling
Yep.
you.
Yep.
I'm excited to see what he's gonna do in our lives and our businesses. Like as we dedicate, and constant, like take this time set apart for God. Like I'm excited.
2022, he's doing something new. I told y'all. I told y'all.
Yes.
So, Kay, your internet is going in and out, but try and say something or type it in the box if you have anything to say. I see her moving, and I hear the typing, so I'm gonna just let it. I'm gonna let her flow for a second. Oh man, yeah. Look, wherever you end up, Kristal, like just make sure stay safe.
Yes.
And if they call it off and say,
Yes.
look, just you good, no worries. Just
Right.
we know that God's plans always prevail. So
That's right.
always allow him and the Holy Spirit to interfere.
Mhm.
All right, so I don't think she sent anything. Kay, okay, there you go. She said, "Thank you for the invite. The sessions always give her strength." And that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying for me. Same for me. I could show up weak and not be embarrassed because Lord,
Mhm.
Lord, 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 you give me the strength when I am weak. So,
Yes.
all right, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed evening, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow.
All right. Talk to you then. Good night, you guys.
All right.